Good morning. This is Kent Blaylock with SDG Replays coming to you on this Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning, July 16th, 2023. And we're going to be into some Legends of Wrestling online. We're going to be doing a play from the PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina, the home of the NC State Wolfpack. And we're going to be calling this event a night of mayhem. We're going to have some interesting matches that are coming up. Some not a grudge match, but some repeat matches from my previous playing that all of them ended unusually. So some are going to be replayed out. We're going to have a no DQ match. We're going to have a tag team match. And we're going to enjoy these matches this morning from Filsinger Games. So join me as we jump into this first match. First match, we find Bob Orton Jr. against Bruiser Brody. Let's take a look at their stats on each card. Orton Jr. will not be wrestling injured, so we will not pay any attention to that, but he does have a finisher in the superplex. It's a +2 finisher. He pins at a 3. He will be at a disadvantage to Brody in both power and agility. No, agility is the same, excuse me. He has a ropes rating of B, turnbuckle of B. He's a B all the way across. Brody, on his card, straightforward card, but his finisher is a +3 finisher with that jumping knee drop. He pins at 2, and he's B all the way across, except his ring rating is an A, which he will be better than Orton Jr. in. So let's get into this match as these two face off in the squared circle, rolling for initiative. And it will be Orton Jr., Bob Orton Jr., Cowboy Bob Orton coming out with a reverse headlock on Brody. Brody reverses that and shoves Orton, and that dazes him. And he shoves him again. Dazes him again. It's a shoving match so far, but then he hits him with a knife edge chop. Dazed him once again. So they seem to be just playing around here in the center circle, but Bruiser backbreaker now as he lifts Orton Jr. up and brings him crashing down on his knee. Down 3. And Brody Orton Jr. decides to leave the ring after that crushing backbreaker. And they both are brawling outside the ring, rolling on DQ. And Brody barely finishes off. Now we roll 1 die. And Orton Jr. wins the brawl outside of the ring and rolls on level 3. Power slams Brody. Brody quickly up and reverses that and tosses Bob Orton into the turnbuckle and lifts the big boot and kicks Orton in the face. And he then gets him in a one-hand body slam. Hurt 2. Drop kick, choice C. He is going to do the kick to the knee because that's going to be a roll of 7 or better. Or lower, excuse me. And he He does kick him in that knee, and Orton Jr. reverses that. Gets a release double underhook. Hurt 2 on Brody. Kneeling backbreaker. And he's going to roll for the pin as he hits him with that kneeling backbreaker. Target is a 2. The roll is a 12, but that will be the first fatigue points given to Brody. Orton Jr. rolling on level 3. And he will choose to roll up. He will not throw Brody out of the ring since he is an A rating. He gets him with a kneeling backbreaker once again. Hurt 2. Release double underhook. Hurt 2. Delayed vertical suplex, choice D. Try a kick to the face on 8 or lower. That's what he will do. Or should he try the Cobra Clutch? No, that -3 brings it down to a 6. So on a roll of 8 or lower, this will connect. The roll is a 9. It does not. Brody will reverse on level 2 and toss Orton Jr. into the turnbuckle. And with that big boot, he catches Bob Orton in the face once again, and he stomps him in the corner. Hurt 2. These two are back and forth. Another stomp in the corner. Hurt 2. One hand body slam. Hurt 2. Drop kick, choice C. Try that kick to the knee once again. Roll of 7 or lower. And he does kick Orton to the knee. And hurt 2. As Brody's picks him up with that one-handed body slam. Hurt 2. Stomp in the corner. Hurt 2. Another stomp in the corner as he continues to take the boots to Bob Orton. Continues stomping. Orton Jr. has enough of that and reverses on 2. Face slam to the mat as he slams Brody's face into the mat. Bruiser Brody reverses that on 1. Knife edge chop. Bob Orton Jr. reverses on 2. Back and forth battle. Drop kick. Hurt 2. Release double underhook. And Brody's rolling on his pin again. This time the target is 3. It's a roll of 7, but that will be the second fatigue on Brody as Bob Orton Jr. wrestling well. Rolls on level 3. Hits him with the superplex, +2 finisher. Target is a 6. The roll is a 12. Brody kicks out, but that'll be the third fatigue token for Bruiser Brody as Bob Orton rolls on 3. He will not throw him out of the ring. He'll roll up. And he hits him with the release double underhook. 3. Hurt 2. Face slam to the mat. Bruiser Brody does not like that. Reverses on 1. Flings Orton Jr. across the ring. Hurt 2. Brody stomps in the corner once again. Hurt 2. Hammer punches to the head and neck of Bob Orton Jr. as they are battling it out in the center of the ring. Hammer punches again. Hurt 2. Tosses Orton Jr. into the turnbuckle. As Brody is barreling toward Orton Jr., he lifts a knee and catches him in the head. Rolling on 2 is your Orton Jr. Release double underhooks once again. And pin attempt once again on Bruiser Brody. Target this time is a 5. The roll is a 7. But now Brody is to level 4 fatigue. As Bob Orton Jr. is applying the pressure. Will not throw him out of the ring. Rolls up on 2. Release double underhooks once again. He's going back to that move once again. And another pin attempt on Brody. This time the target is 6. The roll is a 5. And that is our match. Bob Orton Jr. has taken to task Bruiser Brody. And he is victorious. As we'll switch screens here quickly, 1 second. Hope I'm at the right screen. And let's record this match. Bob Orton Jr. over Bruiser Brody. Pinfall. After release. Double underhooks. Give it a 2.5 star rating. Brody was on 4 fatigue. I don't think Orton Jr. had any. So that is our match. Now to on to the next match. Now on to our next match. This match will find the Road Warriors against the Midnight Express. Without any managers, Paul Ellering nor Jim Cornette are allowed at ringside at this match between the Road Warriors and the Midnight Express. Our last match between these two ended in a DQ, so we wanted a repeat performance. So let's get into this match. Rolling to see who will come out first for the Road Warriors. And it will be Hawk coming out. We'll show his stats. And for the Midnight Express, it will be Bobby Eaton coming out. And you'll have to excuse my puppies in the background as they're having a wrestling match. And Eaton has the initiative. And it's a bulldog, choice B. And for some reason, these dogs like to wrestle right under my feet. He's going to toss Hawk into the turnbuckle. As Hawk goes into the turnbuckle, he meets the boot of Bobby Eaton, who rolls on level 2 offense. And he hits him with Divorce Court. Eaton coming out aggressive, hurt 2. And it's a tag team move. It's a double goozle as Dennis Connery comes in and they hit him with a tag team move. Add 1 to his fatigue. And it's now Dennis Connery in the match. And rolling on level 3 offense. And hits him with the Brain Buster. Choice G, excuse me. And you're going to try the death jump. And the opponent comes off the rope with an awesome cross body block, but you counter with a specialty move. It's up to you. Opponent rolls pin as he was coming in with the cross body block. Hawk caught him and power slammed him, and he's going to roll the pin. But we're going to have a pin save by Bobby Eaton. But he's stopped by Animal. He's rolling on his pin. Target is a 3, and the roll is a 3. This match is over just like that as Dennis Connery tries to hit the cross body block. Hawk catches him midair, power slam. Animal rushes in, prevents Bobby Eaton from interfering, and 1, 2, 3, the air crushed out of Dennis Connery's body, and the Road Warriors win just like that. And that is that match over that quickly. Who's seen that coming? As we will record these results. Winning wrestler was Hawk over Dennis Connery. Pinfall after power slam. And we'll give that a 1-star rating because it was really a squash, but it's kind of a grudge match, so we will give it a 1-star rating. So it is on to our next match. This next match is a repeat of our last event. Blackjack Mulligan just totally crushed Harley Race. Hit him with a lariat and then applied the Blackjack claw, and our match was over in no time. And Harley Race has been enraged since, demanding a rematch with Blackjack Mulligan, and he says he wants this match to be a no DQ match where he can put a beat down on Blackjack Mulligan. And Blackjack Mulligan says, bring it on, let's do it. So let's do it. Here comes the match as we roll for initiative. These two squaring off in center ring, and Harley Race quickly on the offensive as he knees to the gut of Blackjack Mulligan, but Blackjack Mulligan reverses that on level 2 because he does have the power. It hits clubbing forearms to the head and neck of Harley Race. Dazed 1. Harley Race, eye rake. Harley Race reverses that and goes on level 1 offensive. Gets the big man Mulligan in the headlock. And dazed 1. Headlock again as he's cranking down on that headlock. Still dazed. Knee to the gut. He tries it once again, but again, Mulligan reverses. It's a running stomp onto Harley Race. Hurt 2. Blatant claw choke as he's choking Harley Race. Hurt 2. Hits him with that lariat once again, and Race goes crashing down. Hurt 2. Running stomp once again. Hurt 2. Lariat once again as he tosses him off the ropes and catches him with the lariat. Hurt 2. Clubbing forearms. Hurt 2. As Mulligan has taken it to Harley Race as he's does the running stomp once again. Hurt 2. Race, tough man, keeps firing back, but Mulligan lifts the boot and catches Race square in the jaw. And he's going for the pin. And target is a 2, roll of 4. Race kicks out, but that will be 1 fatigue as Mulligan continues on the offensive and hits him with the Blackjack claw once again after that boot to the face. Slaps on the Blackjack claw. Target is a 3. The target is a 5. The roll is a 5, and Blackjack Mulligan has done it again. After a boot to the face of Harley Race, slaps on the Blackjack claw, and that is our match, as it's a pinfall after the Blackjack claw. This seems that Blackjack Mulligan has the number of Harley Race, as he quickly took care of Race once again. Went a little longer than the last match, but not much, as it was again Blackjack Mulligan winning over Harley Race. So it's a pinfall after Blackjack. Or should that be called a submission? I think every time I saw it, when he did it, they passed out and their shoulders were on the mat. We're just going to give that 3/4 of a star, because that wasn't quite the match that I had hoped it would be. It's Blackjack Mulligan winning easily over Harley Race. That brings us to our last match in this matchup. Famous matchup that was made famous back in 1985 when Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard had that famous I Quit match. But that won't be, we won't be doing an I Quit match. We're just going to wrestle a standard match between Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard. Let's take a look at their cards. Magnum TA has a pretty straightforward card with the belly-to-belly suplex. His finisher, it's a +3 finisher. He pins at 2. They have even stats on power and agility, so the same there. TA better on the ropes. Blanchard better on the turnbuckle and the ring rating, and great death jump for Magnum TA. Blanchard pins at a 3, and he has this slingshot suplex. It's a +2 finisher, and he has that foreign object. It's a 3 add 1, so that's something to watch during this match as well. That foreign object coming out of the tights of Tully Blanchard. So we'll be rolling for initiative. Magnum TA against Tully Blanchard, and Tully Blanchard goes on the offensive. Eye rake to Magnum TA. Hurt 2. Tosses Magnum into the turnbuckle. As he bounces off the turnbuckle, you're hit with a neck-breaking clothesline from Tully Blanchard, and he rolls on level 3 as he hits you with the clothesline, then tosses you out of the ring. Tosses Magnum TA out of the ring. Magnum TA rolls helplessly back in to beat the count as Tully Blanchard rolls on 3. Gets a chin lock on Magnum TA. Dazed 1. We go back up the card. Knee smash. And they are equal, so it will be, he does have the power. Hurt 2. Magnum TA continuing on the offensive as he comes off the top rope, and the top rope sledge. Hurt 2. Pile driver as he lifts Magnum TA up and brings him crashing down on his head. Hurt 2. And he slides the face of Magnum TA across the top rope. Top rope burn. Hurt 2. It's all Tully Blanchard so far as he tosses Magnum into the turnbuckle. And as he's barreling toward Magnum TA lifts the knee and reverses it, catching him in the head, then drops the leg onto Tully Blanchard. But Blanchard quickly up and out of the way, reverses on level 2 and goes for the drop kick. Choice. No, that's not a choice, excuse me. He just hits the drop kick because they're equal in agility. Hurt 2. This has been all Blanchard so far. Stomp in the corner. This time it's a choice A. Either throw him into the ropes. Will not doing that. He'll try the belly to belly. It can be better on 7 and under. He'll hit the belly to belly. And he does. He hits Magnum with his own move. Down 3. Grinding chin lock. Again, this has been all Blanchard so far. Rope burn again across the top rope. Dazed 1. We go back up the card. Handshake and hair takedown in the middle of the match. But Magnum TA will have none of that as he goes on, reverses on level 2. A couple right jabs to the chin and face of Tully Blanchard. Tully Blanchard reversing on 1. Eye rakes Magnum TA. Magnum TA reverses on 1 as well and tosses Blanchard into the turnbuckle. And TA tries a running clothesline, but you move and he crashes into the turnbuckle. You cover him for the pin, rolling Magnum TA up as he comes crashing off the turnbuckle. Target is 2, roll is 11, but that'll be the first fatigue for Magnum TA as Blanchard rolls on 3 and hits him with the slingshot suplex. This is his finisher move, +2 finisher. Target is a 5, the roll is a 10. Magnum TA kicks out, but that will be 2 fatigue on TA as he hits him with the grinding chin lock once again. Hurt 2. And tosses him into the turnbuckle. Magnum TA into the turnbuckle. You bounce forward off the turnbuckle and catch Blanchard with the running clothesline, a skull-splitting running lariat. Blanchard rolls on level 3D. Hurt 2 as Magnum TA, hoping to turn the tide of battle, hits those right jabs to the chin of Tully Blanchard, but Blanchard reverses again, tosses TA into the turnbuckle, and as Magnum comes off the turnbuckle, Blanchard catches him with the boot to the face, then the top rope sledge. Hurt 2. Rope burn again as he keeps going back to that move. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle once again goes Magnum TA. And again, the big kick from Tully Blanchard. And then stomps into the corner. Choice A. Again, he will go with that belly-to-belly suplex. Roll of 7 or better, or lower. And he hits him with the belly-to-belly once again. Hurt 2 is Magnum TA. Tully Blanchard again with the rope burn. Magnum TA says enough of that as he goes on level 2 and drops the leg across Tully Blanchard. Tully Blanchard reversing once again as he moves out of the way. Gets TA in the armbar. And that's Hurt 2. Top rope sledge once again. Hurt 2. Top rope sledge. Down 3. Blanchard with the foreign object comes out of the tights. Hits Magnum TA with it. Down 3. He will toss him out of the ring as he tosses Magnum TA out of the ring. Blanchard follows him out, and they continue to fight. But Magnum TA grabs him and smashes him into the announcer's table with the belly-to-belly into the announcer's table. The referee may disqualify TA as he rolls on DQ. And he does not. And Magnum TA rolls on level 3 as he's turned the tide of the battle. Atomic drop. And now rolling for the pin on Tully Blanchard. Target is a 3. The roll is a 6. But that'll be the first fatigue point for Tully Blanchard as Magnum TA continues on the offensive. He will go up for the death jump. And he blasts Blanchard with a flying clothesline. Rolls on level 3. And a death jump once again. He goes back up to the ropes. But this time, Blanchard recovers and throws him off the turnbuckle into the ring and rolls on level 3 offense. And he'll toss him out of the ring once again. Blanchard comes out. They continue to fight, but again, TA slams him in to that announcer's table, rolls on DQ once again, and will not be DQ'd, and he rolls on level 3 offense. Goes up for the death jump once again, and blasts him with that flying clothesline. Rolls on level 3. Again, the death jump. Does he go to the well once too often? Okay, there's a struggle that takes place as he's climbing up to the ropes. You climb up with him, and they both have the same agility rating. So Magnum TA wins that struggle and rolls on level 3 offense. Goes for the death jump once again. And hits him with that flying clothesline once again off the top rope. And slings him off the ropes, and it's a belly-to-belly suplex, the +3 finisher. The target is a 7. The roll is a 9. Tully Blanchard kicks out, but that'll be now at 2 fatigue as he slings him off again and goes for that belly-to-belly once again. This time the target is 8. The roll is a 10. Blanchard kicks out once again, but now is at 3 fatigue. He slaps on the sleeper hold. Choice E. And he's going to go with the power slam. Be good on 9 or lower. And he hits him with the power slam. Hurt 2. Backdrop. Hurt 2. Big splash. Choice A. He's going to toss Blanchard into the ropes. Quite the match between these two. Magnum TA tries a big shoulder tackle, but whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. If your power rating is better than the opponent's. If the opponent's power rating is the same or better than yours. And he knocks him to the mat and rolls on level 2 as he hits him with the shoulder. Now the leg drop on to Blanchard. Tully Blanchard moves out of the way and reverses on 1. Takes Magnum TA down by the hair. Magnum TA says, I'll have none of that. And reverses with a fireman's carry. Dazed 1. Hits him with the vertical suplex. Hurt 2. Right jabs to the chin of Tully Blanchard. Hurt 2. Backdrop. Hurt 2. Leg drop once again as he brings the leg down on the chest. Hurt 2. Drop kicks. Down 3. Magnum TA looks to hit the belly-to-belly suplex once again. This time the target is 9, the roll is 2, and that is our match. Magnum TA with the belly-to-belly suplex finishes this match off, and that is going to be the conclusion of this match as Magnum TA finishes off Tully Blanchard, but quite the match as Blanchard had 3 fatigue, and so did Magnum TA. So we're going to call that one a 3-star match. Let's go back to that. Rate this match. Quite the match between Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard as they were back and forth, but it ended in that belly to belly, that +3 finisher by Magnum TA. Pinfall. After belly to, well, not bell, belly to belly suplex. We'll give that a 3-star rating. That was quite the match. So that will conclude our show. I hope you'd enjoyed it. Some exciting matches, some quickly over. Again, what Blackjack Mulligan has done to Harley Race in back-to-back matches with that Blackjack claw, just beating Race mercilessly. Then we had that last match, quite the match. The other 2 matches were, they were okay. But that last match, what a match between Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard. And that rivalry continues. And I hope you will have a blessed and beautiful Sunday and have a great day. Soli Deo Glory.